everyone, I'm Ben.
And I'm Sam.
And this is Counterfeit Christianity. Yeah, we're back here Saturday today. I was feeling a bit shit yesterday, and so we weren't able to film through the week, but we're here now and it's okay. So today we're going to be talking about some manufactured division that we're noticing, and we've got, the idea came from 2 video clips that you sent me, and I'll play them.
The one about the Palestinian side versus the Jewish side.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So that's a good comparison because obviously there's extremists on both sides.
Yep.
And that's really what we're talking about today, is how division gets manufactured in our world so that we have to pick a side, which is a theme we've gone into quite a few times, red versus blue, and being forced to pick a side as opposed to, keeping your own counsel and trying to make an objective decision based on facts. People are always trying to have these sort of emotionally driven crusades where you have to pick one side or the other, like you're a Republican or a Democrat, or you're liberal or you're Labour.
Or you're Palestinian or you're Jewish in this situation.
Exactly.
Who are you for? Make a choice. You've talked about sitting on the fence a lot, and I think that's what we are wanting to do in this situation. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's interesting that it's such a small country, but the whole world is involved, and it's like everyone is supposed to have an opinion. It's like you have big players like China and US and Russia all squaring off, and then you have people like, it seems like they want to take sides based on who's on their side, like the US supports Israel, and so the Chinese are like, oh, we'll support whoever opposes you because we want to oppose the US.
Yep.
It's more manufactured division.
Yeah. Well, in this video, it has, we already know how Palestinians talk about Jewish people. They already talk about it all the time. We've seen hundreds of videos of them. But then in the other video, it's a picture of little Jewish boys being trained in the exact same way. Like, we want to say first up that who knows if these subtitles are correct? We don't understand the language. That's true. But if we're taking it at face value,
if you know Hebrew and you think these subtitles are incorrect, please let us know.
Yeah, but we'll show the video.
The video is very, very interesting. It's shocking that little kids are being taught that.
Yeah. Well, we already knew the Palestinian and Muslim people do that. We know that Muslims. That's how they train their families.
I know we haven't shown the videos yet, but when you do watch them, I think to keep in mind as well, without sounding biased, is that I'd say like 99% of the Palestinian population is indoctrinated to hate and murder the Jews, whereas I think there's a very small percentage of ultra-Orthodox, really like super right-wing Hebrews that would be the same. Yeah. But it's not like 98.
I don't think it's all of them, no. Yeah.
أقرأ اليهود بعلمونا إن الصهيونية هم أعدائنا، وهم أهم شيء لازم يسوي فيهم عملية.
يعني إنهم بيعلمونا بالمدرسة إنهم إرهابيين
بيحكوا لنا عن اليهود إنهم هدول مش منيح وهدول بقتلوا قاعدين بشبابنا. بيحكوا لنا هدول غدارين، وبيحكوا لنا إنه هدول بغدرونا وهدول مش منيح. إذا بدعس عليهم.
שבשנה האחרונה ילד ערבי.
איפה פגשת ילד ערבי? ליד הכותל.
דיברת איתו?
לא, הוא דחף אותי, אבל לא...
ומה קורה כשאתם רואים ילד ערבי? מה אתם מרגישים?
רגשות זעם.
זעם? מה קורה כשאתם פוגשים ילד חילוני?
מרחם עליו, שלום לחרדים.
למה אתה מרחם עליו שלום לחרדים? מה הוא מפסיד?
הוא לא הולך לדרך על כל העמים.
כשאתם חושבים על ירושלים בעוד 10 שנים. כולם חרדים?
לא כולם חרדים. ערבים חלק חרדים.
כולם יהודים, ויש גם ערבים שהם עובדים.
תהיה משיח, הבנתי, כן, מה אתה אומר?
שמלחמה כל הערבים ימותו, וחלק מהם יהיו עבדים.
קיבלתי את כל הסיפור שלו. ילדים, תודה רבה. תודה רבה. תמשיכו להצליח ולראות כאן בישיבות.
I'm sure if they were of their true selves, their heart, they probably wouldn't want it, but they're indoctrinated into this. It's like all of us. But yeah, well, I was sort of shocked by the video of the Jewish boys because we're told in the West that the Jews are good and that they're the good guys, and that it's like none of this stuff happens over there. And I'm sure it's not everywhere, like you said, but we know that it is everywhere in Islam. I don't know, just sort of come back and sit on the fence, right? Because try and look at it with like,
I do sit on the fence to a degree. I probably sound very pro-Israel in the last few videos because I'm still pissed that I watched those terrorists cross the border and just kill a bunch of people for fun. Like, I don't care what your historical bullshit is that you want to justify it with. there's no justification for that ever.
No.
So you've really...
So it isn't, it's bad, yeah.
Like, they don't have to... I mean, that was probably staged as well to create the situation we're in where you create two sides.
Mm-hmm. I reckon it probably was.
It's somewhat successfully has dragged me in a little bit.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have to drag myself out.
Yeah, who knows who's... Well, we know who's... It's not the... I don't think it's humans who are staging it, it's the demons, but... It's like they're just sitting back and laughing because, like, oh, well, here we go again. Here's some more fun for us. Like, it's just going to get bigger and bigger, and more and more
I think
death.
it actually is probably going to spiral into a very large war. The Iranians are kind of, you know, bustling for a fight. They've got a lot of missiles ready to go.
Yeah.
So do the guys in Lebanon. So
yeah, who knows what's going to happen.
I think they're going to let some shit loose. I reckon the Jews might nuke some people.
Yeah, you
might
never
be the
know.
only way they can survive.
Yeah, but it's going to be... But it's like, it did come from something that is like, it's not real, I don't think. It's like, and I saw the Thai, because like I'm connected to Thailand a lot because my wife's Thai.
Quite a lot of Thai people got shot in that.
They did.
They were one of the biggest nationalities.
No, there's a lot.
Yeah, like 20.
And, there's a lot. But it's like, and the Thai government went and helped them and pulled them out. But it's like, it was funny because I heard a conversation of, one of the people whose wife, he was working there and his wife was still in Thailand. And his wife said, it's really bad because this happened, but it's like, this has always been happening in Israel. If you let your husband go to Israel and you didn't know about wars and stuff always happening, then you weren't paying attention because this is what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I think I went to Israel for a week and there were rockets being fired at Israel.
Yeah.
And just when I went, I was sort of excited. Oh, do I get to see a rocket in the sky?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in Israel, you're probably like, oh, shit, not again.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not used to having rockets fly over my house in Australia, so it's kind of a bit of an advent for me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get hit by one.
For me, this whole situation, like, I'm not like, it doesn't make me super angry. Like, I'm just like, oh, this is just like more evil shit that Muslims do. And it's like, it's just what they've always done. Like, I remember learning about Islam.
You're wiser than me. Because I did let them make me angry.
Well, I learned about Islam many years ago, and that's when I got angry about it, because I realized what their global plan was. And now it's like, this is only 10, 15 years later. The channel I'll look it up, but he's gone now. I remember I watched him for many, many years, and he was a Christian apologist, and he just like smashed Islamic scholars out of the water every opportunity.
YouTube probably banned him.
Yeah, no, he didn't actually.
We'll probably get banned now.
Yeah, but he just quit at it because it was taking over his life. Yeah, right. He was a man with kids and decided not to do it anymore. But he was like, but it's like,
I mean, I think the general strategy is you slowly just go to a country and have lots of kids.
Yep, and that's what they're doing.
They've done it for like 1,500 years or whatever, how long they've been around.
They're taking over the West now. Like, look at England. See what happened with the guys flying the English flags, getting arrested, while the Palestinian protesters, like, going around, they were okay, climbing up on top of, like, buildings and stuff, and the police helped them. Are you all right, sir? Come down. And the guy waving the Union Jack got arrested.
Sounds about right.
It's what happens in Australia in rallies and stuff. The police arrest the guys asking questions.
Our government's corrupt and evil. Yeah. It needs to be overthrown.
Yep. And it's this English. Our government.
So is the government. So is the government of the UK and the US.
Yeah.
They're all evil.
Our government's derived from the English government, and then America's trying to. The American political system is trying to emulate the English political system now, but the people aren't really letting it in every place. They're much better at it than we are. They fight back in the States. The people fight back.
I'm actually surprised that they've been so passive the last few years.
Yeah. In certain places they are.
They let that election get stolen.
Yeah.
Firstly, like I watched that objectively, and I don't particularly like Trump. I think he's a liar.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he won that. People believed his rubbish, and that demented old man is either a guy in a suit or is he a clone or something? Like,
yeah,
I'm talking about Biden, obviously.
Yeah, well, like what do they say? Dan Andrews is a clone too. Lots of it.
No, he couldn't be a clone. They would if that guy came out of a vat with the googly eye, they would like terminate. You know, like he has to be natural born.
They're just soulless demons now. That's all that they are. Yeah, I saw. What's our Prime Minister's name? I don't even know.
Albanese.
That's it, Albanese.
I'm Anthony Albanese. And I'm the Prime Minister of Australia.
Did you see the conversation between him and Biden the other day?
Oh, God.
It was hilarious.
I saw that, and it's like they're going to have a special dinner. I was just like, oh, God.
They are some special dudes, those guys.
Australia should be so embarrassed. Like,
well, we'll look at them both.
I mean, there's not much left to Australia's pride to be embarrassed about. But,
But yeah, anyway, we're trying to keep it short today because sometimes we ramble a lot. So, I don't know, that's probably what we're trying to say. Just like, pay attention to things. Don't get caught up in something.
Don't get drawn into something. Because people want to put up provocative, emotional things on both sides. to ramp you up and up and up and up until you fight each other.
Yeah.
And
that's the demons. That's what they want from us. They want us to kill each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're just like, we want to be connected. Our goal at Counterfeit Christianity, Sam and I, we want you to know that God is real. He wants to be with you. And then he wants you to have those real relationships with the people he'll put in front of you.
And all this crap that goes on in the world all the time, it's always a distraction. It's always trying to get you away from God. All of it. Even the way the church is structured these days, it's to keep you away from God because you talk to the priest or the pastor or whatever the hell you want to call them. Same shit.
Yep.
You know, you talk to them instead. And then the news. Distract you away from goodness and happiness because we're going to watch death and slaughter and we're going to get everyone angry about it on both sides.
And then you create new curses and pass down the curses that have been passed on to you, down to your children, and then just continue it on forever.
Yep. Just want to keep everyone in a state of misery, death, and violence.
But yeah, that's it, eh?
Yeah, right.
All right, see ya.